Hello there, lovely people of YouTube who like to watch my videos. Today is a very exciting day on my channel because I finally get to talk to you about Benefit's new product line. It is their eyebrow products. So I have them all in my hands here and we're just gonna get started and we're gonna dive right in because there is so much to say. So I already know that this video is probably going to be way too long, but I do want to backtrack for just a second and let you guys know that Benefit actually flew me and 9 other people to Toronto to be trained at the Benefit head office on these brow products. So it was a 2-day training event and it was absolutely incredible meeting the other people who worked at other Shoppers Drug Marts in Canada and just meeting the entire Benefit team. They were amazing, they were incredible, they were so welcoming, and every single thing was done Benefit style. Like you walk into that office and everything was pink and floral and just so Benefit. If you know the company, then you know what I mean. Their packaging is always so fun and the head office was exactly like that. The entire training was like that. They set us up in a gorgeous hotel. I was staying at the Trump International, which is a hotel downtown Toronto. I mean, I can't rave enough about this, but my bathroom floors, the marble bathroom floors were heated. I had a television in my bathroom mirror, not on top of it. It was my bathroom mirror. Benefit totally spoiled us. We all had an amazing time. The training itself, there were fun games that we were playing. We had 4 minutes and we were in teams and we had to do each other's eyebrows like at the same time. It was horrible. I did an awful job, but it was really, really fun. So I'm saying this because this meant that I got to bring home these products before most of the world even knew they existed. So I've had quite a bit of time to play with them, to get to know them, to really thoroughly test them out. So with all that being said, I can shut up now and I can start actually showing you the products. I'm going to be doing an overview and talking about them, but I won't be showing you how to apply them in this video. I plan on doing a video for every product showing that because I do not have enough daylight at the moment to get over everything that is this collection. So we can just get started talking about the collection. It is separated into 3 different categories, so it's really easy to find your product. So there's the go-to category, there's the shape and fill category, and then there's the style category. So to start with the go-to category, there's only one product, and it is the Gimme Brow. It is what you reach for on a daily basis. It's easy, and it does pretty much everything. So this here is the Gimme Brow. As you can see, they have changed the packaging. It used to look like this before, but they've changed it to match with the entire collection. And as we talk about the products, you'll see that there's a theme, so we'll touch on that later. So what is the Gimme Brow product, in case you don't already know? It is a brow volumizing fiber gel. So essentially, it's like a little mascara for your eyebrows that has fibers in it that's going to volumize, that's going to make your eyebrows look fuller. Now this little baby here was the first of its kind. A whole bunch of companies have started coming out with like copycat products, but this was the original fiber gel mascara for your eyebrows. So this product is buildable. It can stick to hair and skin. It's water resistant and long wearing, and it now comes in 3 shades. So before there was only the light medium and the medium dark shade, but now they have a middle shade in between the 2. So here we have a swatch of the 3 shades. You have the light to medium, the new color, and then the medium to dark. So you'll see as we talk about more products, the shade selection is now numbered from 1 to 6. So the light to medium shade is now shade 1. The newest shade is shade 3. And the previously dark shade is now shade 5. The formula themselves did not change, they just added an extra color. And so that's it for the go-to category. Now we're moving on to the shape and fill category of the collection. So we're going to start by talking about the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which is a tongue twister. I can never say it right without stumbling. So this is marketed as a super easy brow filling and shaping pencil. And this is what the pencil actually looks like. So you have 2 ends. You have the pencil on one end and then a specially designed spoolie on the other. So this spoolie is designed to brush out the product without removing the product. So the way this pencil is designed, it has a teardrop shape. So the teardrop shape helps create shape when you're filling in your brows. So the wider part fills in your brows and then the narrow part defines. What's cool about this is it sticks to hair and not skin. So if you do draw it on your hand, it will show up a little bit, but not as much as if you were actually filling in your eyebrows, which is what makes it so goof proof. Like you can do this while riding a bus sort of thing. And it is 12-hour waterproof. Next product in the collection, one of my favorites, is the Precisely My Brow Pencil. So it says it in the name. This is the Ultra Fine Defining Pencil. So it has one of those little micro tips, and it also has a custom spoolie, which is different than the one on the Goof Proof pencil. So because of the little ultra fine micro pencil tip, you can actually draw on brow hairs. Like you can do little flicks and it comes off like tiny little brow hairs. So these pencils are super pigmented, they're smudge proof, and they're 12-hour wear waterproof. Now we actually have an eyebrow primer. This here is the Bravo Conditioning Primer. So this is a nutrient-rich primer for fuller looking brows. Now Benefit cannot claim that this is going to promote hair growth in your eyebrows, but it does contain ingredients that are known to promote hair growth, such as keratin and soy protein. But this will definitely make your eyebrows appear thicker, fuller, and healthier. And if you have very unruly brows, then it's going to really condition them and keep them in place. It will also help your brow product stay on longer and the color be richer and truer. The applicator tip is really cool because it's got these little like nodules on there, which are going to help distribute the product through the brow hairs. Last but not least, in the shape and fill category is an oldie but a goodie, and it is the Brow Zings. So this product has existed for a little bit now, but they have repackaged it and added 3 more shades. Super cute. So same as always, the wax and then the powder. It's got the little tweezers. But what's even cooler is that the little brush is extendable. So no more throwing it out. It has the angled side, which is designed for the wax. And then you have the little normal flat brush. An adorable little tool. So the Brow Zings is a total taming and shaping kit for your brows. So now moving on to the style category, we have my #1 favorite product, which is Ka-Brow. So this here is amazing. I was really hoping that Benefit would launch a product like this. And I mean, come on, look how cute this is. Like a little magic potion. So this is a cream gel brow product with a built-in brush, and you just pull that out. You have yourself a brush perfectly shaped so that this part here fits in your hand, and then there's the product. So this is super buildable. You could go from natural to super defined brows. It glides on smooth and easily without it being too slippery. That's what I like. This product is almost like a little dry, which is good because you're not going to be drawing in your brows and slipping everywhere. And one of my favorite parts, this is actually 24 hours waterproof. Dip your brush in there. So this is the product that's going to get you those Instagram eyebrows with like the faded start and then the super defined tail. So next in the style category is the Ready Set Brow, which is a 24-hour setting gel, like a mascara. So this is replacing their Speed Brow. I currently don't have the product though, so I can't show it to you. Another new product is the 3D Brow Tones. So this is something that I wouldn't have thought would interest me until I got to try it. So this is subtle brow enhancing highlights. So highlights for your brows. It's going to instantly add depth and dimension. You can wear it alone on your no makeup days, or you can add it on top of your favorite brow products. So this is what the brush looks like here. And it's actually designed so that you apply the product to your brows, but not your skin. Next up, they have actually reformulated their Highbrow and their Highbrow Glow. So this here is the Highbrow Glow Pencil, and it is a luminous brow highlighting pencil. I've tried the original one, the Highbrow as well, but I only have the Highbrow Glow here. So this is the Glow. And then the other one, which is more pink, the original, is also super, it goes on opaque, but you're able to blend it out very sheer without it being chunky like it tended to be in the past. So this is going to illuminate and lift your arches, and I am wearing it today. So they also came out with 3 tools, which I do not have in front of me. There's a pink sharpener, like 2-sided. They came out with some awesome tweezers and a dual-sided brush. So it's got a spoolie on one end and then obviously the angled brush on the other. It is so dense and amazing. It's formulated, well, it was created to be made with any of the formulas. So whether you're using it for the wax, the powder, the cream gel, anything, it's going to work. And that's all the products for the collection. So as you might have been able to tell from the packaging, they're kind of created to look a little bit like magic wands. So you're creating magic when you're doing your brows. And this entire collection was created to be user friendly. You don't need to be a makeup artist. You don't need to know what you're doing to get your brows on point. The average person can walk into the store and shop the collection and find something that they're looking for. So as I said, I will be doing separate videos on these products, talking a little bit more about them and showing you exactly how to use them. So as I mentioned, for the color selection, they have come out with colors 1 to 6 for the Brow Zings, for the Goof Proof, for the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and for the Ka-Brow. So there's 6 different shades to work with. For the 3D brow tones, there's only 2 shades, and for the Gimme Brow, there is the 3 shades. And if you are shade number 2 in the Goof Proof, then you will be a shade number 2 in the Brow Zings as well. It transfers over, so it's very easy for you to shop. So I'm planning on doing an updated brow routine video using all these Benefit products, but I'll just tell you now what I'm wearing on my eyebrows. I have applied the Bravo Conditioning Primer. Then I went ahead with the Precisely My Brow Pencil. And after that, the Ka-Brow Cream Gel. All those were in shade number 2, surprisingly. But I have very dark eyebrow hairs as it is, so I go much lighter so that it doesn't look too harsh. Then I went and finished off with the Gimme Brow in shade number 3. So this is the newer shade. And then illuminated under my brows with the Highbrow Glow. So that's 5 different products that I'm wearing. It isn't necessary to use 5 different products on your eyebrows. You can get away with just 1 or 2, but I am someone who loves makeup. So obviously I'm not just gonna settle for 1 product ever. Stay tuned for reviews on each and every product. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what you are most excited to try out. I'm not completely certain the day that it's going to be launching. I want to say June 24th, but I will list that down below in the description box for you. Bye!